Amir, I apologize. This is not what the American officers and the American warriors ever intended to happen to your father, to our brothers and sisters at Ashraf. This is nothing short of despicable. A few hours before the attack commenced, I had done my weekly update report and sent it out. I needed some time, so I sent it out a day early. My closing comments in that week's report, my assessment, is this. Mech at Ashraf and Liberty have not fallen off Maliki's radar screen. He is fresh from a win of cutting off power to Ashraf and making UN and US bureaucrats think they scored a victory in receiving partial restoration. Credit must be given where it is due. Maliki must have learned well from his days as a street vendor in Damascus. He knows how to sell something that is either worthless or does not exist. Iranians see him as a close ally. One thing Maliki fails to remember, the retirement plan for Iraqi dictators is not very good. Maliki's turn will come. As I was hitting send to our American friends, to Struan Stevenson and Paulo Casado at European Parliament, to Scott Reed at Canadian Parliament, Maliki's forces were lining up at the gates. From the hills in northern Appalachia, I could come to this assessment. And yet, State Department, sitting behind the security of the walls in the Baghdad embassy, could not come to the same assessment. I agree, blue helmets on the ground at Liberty. Over a year ago, the United Nations posted for a security officer. After being pretty much away from my family for 10 years, I was not overly interested in doing that, but I put my name in at the United Nations and I said, I will do it. I will go over there and be the security officer, and I received the reply. Thank you for applying to the vacancy announced in the Senior Security Liaison Officer with UN Ops. We regret to inform you that you have not been selected on this occasion. We are also still waiting for the investigations concerning the 2013 rocket attacks on Camp Liberty, which left a total of 10 dead. Until the residents are brought out of Iraq, United Nations Blue Helmet security presence needs to be absent. We all have worked in or with the U.S. government, and that we know there are always solutions to those who earnestly look for them. The government of the United States has defaulted on every written agreement with the MEK.